Hi, this is Stan Fitzgerald with Veterans for America First, and I'm representing our media wing of the organization, the Vet Voice. I'm here with my friend, Dr. Kelli Ward, who is the Arizona State Chair, and she does great work out there for the America First movement and all the candidates out there. She's always got their back. How are you today, Kelli?
I'm doing great. I'm at a stoplight right now, but as you can see, I'm driving. So sometimes I'm not going to be looking at you, Stan. But I'm,
So,
I'm more than ready to tell you about all the great news here in Arizona.
okay, let's start with Carrie Lake. Veterans for America First has endorsed her, and obviously President Trump. Last I heard, they were afraid of her. They don't want to debate. What's going on with Carrie's race?
Oh, she is just kicking butt and taking names. The Democrats are deathly afraid of her. They are terrified of principled America First patriots who are willing to tell the truth to them in person as well as to the media. And so it's just beautiful to watch, Stan. I have to tell you that, as I said before we started, Arizona has the most America First slate of candidates across the board, I think, in the entire country. And so we are working very, very hard at this next 48 days to make sure we get them across the finish line in November so they can put those great policies into action here in our state and in the country, because I think we're the tip of the spear to save America.
I'm sure you are, and we want to offer our help from Georgia all we can, and we do host some fundraisers for your people across the country. Tell us a little bit about Blake Masters, the new poll that's out. That's bullshit.
Is this the one from MSN? I call it BS.
Yeah.
SN. The polling, all of the polling shows that Mark Kelly is falling. He's under the 50% mark now. Blake is rising again and again and again in every single poll. I haven't looked at the crosstabs for this MSN poll, but I would have to tell you, I think it's a bunch of baloney. What I'm seeing on the ground here is excitement for Blake. He is young, he's energetic, he is principled. He has a very strong, liberty-loving, America First backbone and core, and I can't wait for him to get into the U.S. Senate, join people like Josh Hawley. You saw Josh Hawley taking the nominee for archivist, eating her lunch yesterday. We need more of that. We need more Rand Pauls. We need more fighters in the U.S. Senate. People like to say, oh, it's 50-50 right now in the Senate, but really, if you look at the America First senators, even on our side, there are few and far between, and Blake's going to join them and get this country moving in the right direction.
And two more big names, both endorsed by us and, of course, the president, Abe for AG and Mark Fitcham. What are your thoughts on those two races?
I love both of those guys. So Abe Hamadeh, whenever he got back from the Middle East, he knows my daughter and my daughter's my son's girlfriend. They knew each other from college, and they said, would you meet with Abe? He's thinking about running for AG. And at that point, I was like, we already have too many people in that race. Why does somebody else want to get in here? But I met with him, and from that very first time I met him, I could see the backbone that he had, the core of where he developed his belief system in terms of being America First. And it really resonated with me that he had been in Saudi Arabia for over a year with our military in the intelligence service, as in the army. And he said, when I got back to this country, I didn't recognize our country. I felt more free in Saudi Arabia than I felt in the United States of America. And he wanted to put his reputation and everything, that we hold dear on the line. And he is going to be an amazing attorney general. The crazy woman running against him, Chris Mays, she's never practiced law at all. She graduated, she became a reporter for the Arizona Republic, or as I like to call it, the Arizona Repugnant. She has been a professor at Arizona State University, but I don't think she's ever set foot in a courtroom. And Abe is a prosecutor. Yes, he's young, but he has way more experience, and way more heart, soul, and backbone than that lady ever could have in her little finger. So Abe is going to be amazing. And then, of course, Mark Fincham. Mark Fincham's over the target. He's being attacked across the board by the leftists because they know that when you have a principal person in the Secretary of State's office overseeing elections, that you're going to have fair elections and that he's going to follow the law. There's no partisanship in what Mark Fincham wants to do. He just wants our election laws to be followed. He wants our elections to be safe and secure. He wants only legal votes to be counted. I don't think that that's too much to ask. Do you, Stan?
No, we've had the same desires in our state as well. And I do want to point out that Kelly and I met in Mar-a-Lago. She's a big Trump supporter, if you didn't know that already. And a lot of people don't realize Kelly's a lot of fun. My wife and I had a great time with her and her dad, and we'll be coming out to Arizona to see her sometime this winter. So Kelly, please let us know when you have something big or interesting out there, and we'll come out to see you.
I love it. I think we'll probably see President Trump back in Arizona sometime, maybe hopefully soon, before this next election, coming out to support the candidates that he's endorsed because he knows how important that is to saving this nation. And I hope people will follow me. Go to my website, kellyward.com, Kelly with an I. I care about the people. Would love to interact with you there or on social media, Kelly Ward AZ. Thanks for having me, Stan. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Kelly. And also, please check out her new book. It's titled Justified. Kelly, thank you so much. We'll talk to you again soon.
All right. Thanks, Stan. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye now.